All right, I'm on here a little bit early, guys. I need to do some work. There is a potentially massive Tesla trade on the table, and I'm thinking about jumping on it a little early, like today. It's probably a bad idea, so I'm probably not going to do it. But what I am going to do is plan for it and hawk this fucking chart and probably not care about anything else for a while. And then play catch up if it doesn't give me an entry signal. That's probably a better plan of action for a trader. Is to actually wait for your setup to finish before jumping in, even though you're super happy about it. I think that is probably a better course of action. I was thinking about that last night, but you never know how it's going to go. So, my usual guys aren't here, at least the guys that talk. Looks like there's some people here, but I don't know who's here. Okay, I don't mind doing this twice. Okay, so Tesla is amazing. They're gonna maybe have 1 million cars next year between China and Fremont. They could do 1 million cars next year. That is a lot of cars. I think they did 300 and they went from 360 something thousand the year before to 500,000 this year to 1 million next year. Potentially 1 million. Maybe it'll stop at 700,000. Maybe it'll be 800,000, 900,000. But they're going to put up huge numbers. So, yesterday, I found a chart while doing some Pi method work. And the chart I found wasn't Litecoin, although that's a good one. It was Apple. It was Apple. And I was looking for this the other day and I couldn't find it. And I found it in Apple. I don't know if this is confirming my biases, which is possible, or if it's actually a thing. And I've looked at it, and I think it's actually a thing. This is Apple from 2005, in kind of the middle of its ramp up from the iPod. I think it was the iPod release. I think iPhone came in 2008. 2007, June 29th, 2007. Right? No, that's something about iPhone in gold. When was the iPhone released? June 29, 2007. Okay. So that's over here. The iPod 2003. Yeah. So well after the iPod was released, which was over here in June 2, right there. Boom, iPod released. Massive run. You get this triangle, and then you get another 100% move from the triangle after after this fucking thing already went up 500%. Then you get another 100% rally on top of that, with a base here about 26% deep. This is a little deeper than 26%. 34%. 34%. It's run 800%, so a bigger run. So we're talking huge number to huge number, both into a consolidation. The volume on Tesla recently has been negligible. Our volume has been reduced to the point where we don't even see a volume candle this low. 2 days ago, the volume candle was so low, we haven't seen it since this one day right here, like the day after Thanksgiving, prior to the start of the big ass run. And even before that, I mean, its volume is at such a level that is unbelievably low. Unbelievably low. Nobody is selling Tesla. Absolutely no one. Okay. And if you're selling Tesla, someone's immediately buying it. That's what I mean. I mean, someone's obviously selling. That's why we have a market, but it immediately gets bought up. They're not selling it in mass. You're not seeing big institutions say, "Oh, well, the Tesla story's done. So let's go ahead and get out of here." That's not happening. So based on that, I think 100% in Tesla is potentially likely, and that puts us. I mean, it seems nuts. Don't get me wrong. It really seems a little nuts, and I'm on log scale here, so let's take it off a log. Wait, no, that's not Tesla. That's Apple. Hold on a second here. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so yeah, I mean, look, I know it sounds a little bit nuts for this thing to go up to $1,000. I mean, hey, look, one of my lines right up here. Um, I get it, I understand it, and I agree. And I agree. At the same time, another move up in Tesla at some point does seem imminent. I'm just not, I guess the timing is just the case. So last time we had that day, we got a run for. So where's that really low volume day? Right there. So anyway, I mean, is it possible to have another massive run like that? I mean, Apple did it. Let's take log off and see how crazy that shit looks. Look at that shit. That is nuts. That is a nutso chart. Like boom. Okay, where's this stock going next, guys? You know, let's just play this game. Where's Apple going next? Well, we've had a big substantial run up. We've had a nice triangle. We had some distribution, relatively low volume. Well, it looks like it's probably going to break out. Maybe we'll get a 20% move. No, it doubles. Yeah, the thing just frickin' the thing doubles, and actually, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. This is now the only caveat here is the market cap. So that's the only thing. course, the fucking market. 50 taking all my time up again. Gotta stop giving that guy so much time. All right, markets open. Donkey Kong NIO up again, 6%, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's blow off top time in NIO land. I don't know. There we go. Ah. All right, NASDAQ 0.73%. Tesla trending lower at the moment. NIO, JD. JD? What the fuck, JD? Breaking my heart. EXPI, LPL. Oh, where the hell's my chat? Oh, my chat got. There's my chat. Elon got COVID? Fucking seriously? That's funny. Is that for real? He's been kind of like bashing on the whole COVID train. I thought he said he felt he was immune or something, and I'm like, okay, I guess. That's awesome. Oh, that's hilarious. Elon's got COVID. Uh, I just saw the tweet. Yeah, Julius, I just saw it. I went to Twitter right away. That's funny. That's funny. Which one, Rob? Oh, just in general. It only goes back like a year and a half, 18 months, I think it is, maybe 2 years, But fuck, NIO 7%. Damn it. Okay. I know where I screwed up. I know where I messed up. It was my 100% money making rule. That is where I messed up. That is where I completely botched on NIO. Completely botched. I should still be in my trade here. I should still be in this trade. Made a huge mistake. Same with some other ones too. Still in my trend line. So believe it or not, this is not a selling event on NIO. Well, I was gonna get back in it yesterday. I talked about it during the show actually, but then I had to bail and go do my newsletter, and then the freaking thing ran up, and it's just too far gone for me to jump back in. So I just have to let it go. But okay, now that everyone's here, Tesla. Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Tesla, Tesla. I think I may have found a model stock for Tesla and what Tesla's doing. BA and UAL? No, I haven't looked at anything. I've only looked at Tesla and been shouting with 50, which is never a good use of my time. Yeah, BA not bad. Actually, that looks pretty good right there. Kind of resting above the 200-day moving average. That's not bad. I haven't looked at UAL either lately. They've been kind of taking a dump, but I haven't looked at them the past couple days. UAL filling a gap. If you like it, buy it. I mean, like right now, you probably should buy it. I don't know. I'm not quite willing to do that. I'm more interested in Tesla. Rob, you saw the charts yesterday in Slack, right? That I think is the next trade. That I think is the next big trade, big money trade is the Tesla. Hopefully, hopefully. So we'll see how it pans out. But Tesla has come down to the point right now where the volume is so low. The volume on Tesla has not been this low. And yes, I'm going to keep going with my really long daily chart, but I'm going to go to TradingView. Okay. So here's my model book stock, Apple. This is my model stock for Tesla. Comes out of the 2000 whatever bear market, has a monster run. This is the iPod announcement. They're coming out with the iPod right here. They go on for like a freaking 500% run, and then they base, right here. I guess, they go down. Tesla went down more. This is down 26%. Tesla goes down 33%. And then these guys gap up huge. Tesla doesn't quite have this right side yet. We're still kind of mumbling around down here. I guess I could probably try to tighten that up and maybe do that. But they go on to form a symmetrical triangle. And volume, can't really say. Volume isn't as low as Tesla's is, but it's pretty low. It's decently low. It's not as low. And then this one goes on to double again. This one goes on to double again. Now, again, this is 500%. This is just a double. That shows you just the scale of the numbers that we're working at. And of course, my chat goes away. So, there you go. So there's the model stock of Apple, and that's not even including this drawdown. I'm just taking the next leg. The next leg here is a double. Go from $1.50 to $3 is what it does. So that may be in the cards for Tesla. Now we're filling out this triangle a little bit more. It is what it is, but the volume down here is extraordinarily thin. Extraordinarily thin volume. And if you go back and look at that Apple move, and actually I haven't done this, the uptick here took 645 days. So what is that, like just under 2 years? 1.75 years. So this move up here so far from its kind of early breakout has taken 800% in 310 days. So it's actually up there faster. I'm not sure if that's due to COVID or in spite of COVID. I don't know. But the run up is faster and the consolidation a little bit deeper, 32%. But still 32% is manageable. Absolutely manageable. Maybe it's not quite worked its base fully out yet, but I do think that, I mean, obviously Tesla is the next huge trade. And if it does go on to double, which I think is likely, then I think it's just got to be massive. I think it's going to be massive. The options I'm looking at, like just from right now, out 7 or 8 months. Actually, no. I think I'm looking at the September now, which is almost basically 11 months. Oh, I know my mistake on NIO, Ellie. I forgot everything that I do well. That's my mistake on NIO. So going on 11 months, you're still looking at about a 400 to 500+% gain on an option for a 100% move out of Tesla. So you can imagine that will continue if we go along benignly here, that trajectory. So a month from now, if you don't get the September and you get the October, if there is an October in a month, which I don't know if there will be, you should be able to come out with a very similar type of trade. Oh, I've already convinced myself. I'm just convincing everyone else right now. Look, it's one thing to notice a trade. It's another thing to take the trade, and it's yet another thing to figure out how much money to put on the trade. Okay? Generally, you should just go with the same rule that you always do, right? You should be like, okay, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. That's basically what you should be doing. Everything should be about equal, which is fine because even if you say you have a $50,000 account, you have 5 positions, take $10,000 per position, $10,000 going up fourfold doubles your account, almost minus $10,000. So yeah, I mean I think it's excellent. I love it. I love it a lot. I love it so much. and Tesla with some big volume this morning. Like, I'm half tempted to put this trade on right now, but we don't have any signs of breakouts yet. So I think I'm looking for a pocket pivot is what I'm looking for. I don't know. I may just take an early position, but I should marry my positions. They're phenomenal. My positions are generally phenomenal. NIO. So my mistake in NIO is I didn't exit via the pi method. So now I'm bouncing back and forth between getting out 100% and then using pi method as an exit. I probably should generally just use pi method as an exit. I don't know, but like my net trade, I don't know what that. I didn't backtest my pi method on net. See, I still should be in net based on my pi method, but I never took a pi method trade on net. It never was quite the same. You after earnings, okay. I was waiting for this one. Oh yeah, PLL yesterday. Holy crap, right? We were talking about it, and then it decided to move. Go away. PLL, yeah, decided to move and moving again. Ah, you'd think over the course of 24 hours I'd have the chance to make some plans, but no, still can't even do that. So PLL, yeah, good moves here. You did get in. Oh, good job, Ellie. Good job. Yeah, you should yell at me more to do what I say. Like, Randy, you said do this. You should do that. My wife won't even do that. She can give two shits about my trading. Do I like XPEV? I like it. It's super extended, but I like it. I mean, these electric car companies, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I should have gotten into NIOS. I said I was going to do it, and I fully meant it, and then I had to go. And I should have just. Dude, my trades are good. Again, that's why I used to have a sticker that used to say "You are always right" on top of my computer. You are always right. You are always right. Oh, yeah, sorry. VRYYF. What about it? It looks great. Volume decreasing, tightening range. You think it will move up? No, I like it. I actually still have this, believe it or not. I still have not all of it, but I still have some of this in my big account. No, this is looking really good. I think this could go. This could be a super stock. Yeah, I'm down 19% on it, but it's a small position for me, so I'm willing to hold that in my big account, not my little accounts though. But no, I mean overall I do like it. I'm not. I don't know if it's going to take a couple of months or whatever, but I'm willing to give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. I like the IPO breakout. Um, yeah, overall it's looking fine. We're holding well up off of the breakout level. LI, another stock that is very extended, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean it's just up super huge. I mean, another kind of an IPO base. I should really focus more on some IPOs, man. These base breakouts have been nuts. But yeah, I mean, I like it. It just earnings and shit. Yeah, it's too extended for me. Just the way I do things. I've got a very certain criteria that need to be met, but I like it. I'm not gonna be. I mean, I wouldn't even buy it if I. Okay, now you're flipping back and forth on me, Rob. Now I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I think this one's good. I hadn't really thought of adding to it, but I guess I could. It would make it like a third of a position. It's like a sixth of a position size right now. It's really small. I guess I could make it a third of a position size if I doubled it. Would that be a third? That wouldn't even be a third. It would be less. It would still be less than maybe a quarter position size if I doubled it from here. It's tiny right now. But I mean, generally I like the chart. The fee scared you. Um, I think it's got winter written all over it so far. I mean, I really do. It's got winter written all over it. It's kind of riding a little bit of the meat craze going on, and I think it's good. Meli, Meli Cabra, um, Mexican. I don't even know what they do. I know they're a Mexican company though. They're from Mexico. I don't know much about them. I don't know. I don't really. I don't know. I mean, it's they've been in an uptrend for a long time. We saw them, I think, back over here. Melly was doing some stuff. Oh, is it Amazon? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want, I don't really. I don't without. I mean, I'm holding Tesla for a longer term. I'm intimately familiar with Tesla, which has given me the confidence to do that. I've never had a stock like that before, though. So very few things I would say, yeah, it's good for long term hold. I mean, it's definitely in an uptrend. That's a good thing for Melly, It's trending in the right direction overall, which I can't argue against. So, from that perspective, yeah, go for it. I mean, it's doing all the right things. It's got a little bit of distribution on the shorter term, but it appears to be holding, well above its 200-day moving average. So, I guess if you want to, I don't know much about it. Like I said, I really don't know much about it. Solo up big, yeah, for sure, Pete. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Even our solo. Dang, missed that one. Look at that. It's big there. Big there. Missed a couple. That would have been a great entry. That would have been a little early. That would have been kind of a confirmation. I like that one. That would have been good. Fuck, man. I can't keep all over these things. There's too many. Let go of your U Dow position off 30%. Nice, cool sheet. Good job. Good job. I like it. All right, Donkey Kong NIO. I'm loosely thinking at some point NIO is going to blow off top and just die, but I don't see it yet. I just don't see it yet. Actually, if you look at this thing, I did have another measured move based off that small base, and I was thinking about it's right here actually, and it's almost the measured move would take us up to about the 58 level on NIO. That would have been a great trade. So this trend line gets moved like that, and so that's NIO. Yeah, so I should still be in NIO. I should probably still be in net. Man, we why can't we be perfect? Seriously. Why can't we be perfect, damn it? I'm going to get there one day, though. I don't know about perfection, but I'm going to get to the point where I can hold my trades better. Man, when I hold my trades good, I do freaking super good. I do super good. UJDRH. Yeah, which is, it's really interesting. Speaking about blow off top, and which is why interesting why Tesla isn't moving. It's like they're eating the NIOs of the world, and then I guess they're gonna come back and grab Tesla. I guess they're picking up these other ones, but I mean Tesla's still stagnant. I mean, hopefully, I don't know who's gonna forget about Tesla. They're like, oh, Tesla's dead. NIO's the new Tesla. Like, I'm waiting for those things to happen. Then probably Tesla's gonna pop and rip their faces off. Expecting that, like I said, just not happening yet. Waiting for a pocket pivot. Look at these volumes, man. A pocket pivot seems super easy at this point. It seems inevitable at some stage. Now we're coming back down to this lower trend line again. One, two, three, four, five tests of the lower trend line. Not necessarily the best thing to test a trend line so many times. At the same time, though, most of it's been on low volume. So I can't really argue with it, I guess. All right, so going back to yeah, what else is maybe popping right now? Yeah, yeah, Elon has COVID. Was it Julius mentioned that? Yeah, Julius mentioned that. I love Elon, man, but his whole stance on the COVID thing is interesting. I'll just say interesting. Look, you gotta take the good with the bad with people, okay? Like you gotta take the good with the bad. And the bad on Elon is that he's like, yeah, COVID's fine. Let's just go on with our lives. Like I don't think that's necessarily the right thing to do. Precaution should be taken, but he said he was getting tests all the time. So I mean, he's being cautious. But his public stance, remember, he's like, okay, I'm opening the Fremont factory. This was like 3 weeks after, or 4 weeks after the whole COVID thing got started. And he's like, we're opening the factory. Like, I get that from a business perspective and him wanting to keep his, because Elon doesn't stop. Like, if you know something about Elon, the dude does not stop. And it was killing him that his factory wasn't moving. So I get that from his perspective. But from like a health perspective, it's a little weird. A little weird. Because he's got, thousands of workers in that place doing stuff. All right, what's going down here today? We got Cell H down, Zoom, Peloton, EXPI, Tesla down a little bit. Guys, I'm loving this Tesla trade so much. So much. But yeah, I mean, just another 10% for NIO is crazy. Look at the volume today without price progress on NIO. I'm part of me, a very small part of me is thinking about taking a put on if this thing freaking finally tops. But at the same time, that would murder my Tesla trade. You would argue that if NIO starts to drop, that Tesla would start to drop. But another point to make is that China is trying to make 20% of their cars be electric in 5 years, which is going to be a huge boon for NIO, XPEV, LI, all these Chinese names. At the same time, Tesla's included in that. I mean, they have a factory in China. Just some of the best. Elon is just amazing. To make his first factory in China, outside of his basic core factories in the U.S. is a very great strategic move. Absolutely phenomenal. And then for him to keep ownership of the fucking thing, holy crap. You know, obviously gave his battery technology to China. I think that was pretty evident by the time when he signed the deal. But yeah, I think anyway. So NAO doing great. I mean, a blow off top at some point. I mean, the volume intraday is huge today. No progress upwards. Are definitely um, taking some things off the table. I love how you flipped on being cautious. I'm assuming you mean cautious when thing came to China. Nobody cares about Chinese lives, I guess. What are you talking about? What did I flip on? I don't know what I flipped on. I didn't flip on anything. I don't flip, Ellie. I don't flip. I don't flip flop. I don't think I flip flop. Their plant is open, but Fremont is a different deal. Well, I didn't comment on that. I was talking about Elon and his stance on COVID and the Fremont plant. I didn't talk about. I don't even know what happened to the China plant. Solo 53%. Holy. Oh wow. Are we late to the? Okay, let's look at Solo. Yeah, they have COVID under control because they have China under control. Okay. You know what? I do. Let's look at. I guess Solo is one of the only ones that haven't run yet. 325 million. This thing is tiny market cap. Absolutely tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Maybe they have a lot more to go. Maybe we're going to see these guys at fucking 20, $30. $30? Okay, so for these guys to get to a billion market cap, get the fuck out of my way, would be a threefold increase. So that would put them at 18. That would put these guys at 18. may not be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. What would 18 look like in an option? I may take this trade. It's nuts, but fuck it. Look at EVs lately. I can't argue with that. Although maybe it's just a scam, but I don't know, man. Look at that volume. It's freaking amazing. Oh, where's my chat? I need Ellie to yell at me. Exactly. Everything in China is under control. Yeah, this is. Yeah, these guys could go to 18 though. Like seriously, I actually think they could, because everything else has like. You look at NIO's market cap; it's 30 or 40 billion. It's 66 billion. You think that Solo can't get to one? I think Solo could get to one. Wow, the options aren't even worth it. 150% for it to get to 18 from here. May as well just buy Solo. I don't know. They got the options priced out just to make suckers out of everybody. I need to get this window under control. There we go. Use up 8%. Yep, all my stocks I like are up. All of them. And I don't have any of them. What the hell? Julius, do you think Biden will do a month-long lockdown? Uh, I think I saw a comment on the radio. He said no. Um, I do like you. God, man, I like everything I like has been going up. Everything. And I'm not in any of it right now. I'm just a little bitch sitting here not doing anything. Very annoyed. That looks good though. Look at that. All right. What was my U trade the other day? Fuck. Can't move fast enough when these things start to move. Like I can't even. Well, U is different. U is not a car company. This is Unity Software. They make software that makes games. Oh, that was way. Oh, yeah, that's why. I gotta put Solo up here now. Solo's going for the moon. Keep an eye on that. We've got U up here. Solo's up 50%. NAO's up 11%. My U target looks like it was 135. And there's just no money there for me. My JD trade's back on the table. First cruise in the US got COVID. I don't know why things like that are funny to me. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? My JD trade is still on the board here. I need to get more systematic with my shit. Okay, where's my JD trade? 1885. It's less viable today. God damn it. NIU, that's a nice breakout on NIU. Look at that thing. Jeesh. What is this guy again? $2 billion auto manu. Oh, they're another electric car company? What the hell? Are they not? They are electric scooters. Oh, they're electric scooters. And I use electric scooters. Okay, I guess go electric scooters. Good volume this morning on electric scooters. Earnings are coming out too. 11/23, so a few weeks. NIU looks pretty good too. Great volume today. Not a lot of price progress though. That's unfortunate. Looks like a little bit of stalling here, even up 15%. NIO still holding good. Nah. Dude, I think Solo with its market cap is probably the best bet just to I mean even up here they said it was only 300 million. But yeah, you look at NIO, 66 billion market cap, which is massive. Sheesh, look at that chart, man. That was a fuck. Ah, that hurts. No, you know what? So, okay. So all of us had NIO at $2, right? We all had NIO at $2. We didn't know electric cars were going to get as nuts as they got this year. Okay, we can't blame ourselves for that. I'm just trying to figure out the answer. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the answer without forgetting everything that I've already learned about that's made me successful with what I do. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure this shit out while keeping that other hat on as well. I don't know if it's possible for me. That is a lot of volume in you. I like that one. I think it may blow past my target here. Let's look at my target. Maybe I don't even maybe my target's not even really good enough. I mean, that is the move though, right there. Maybe if I go to the top here, it puts it at 140. Is that going to change the ball game on you? Not really. Change it a little bit, but maybe not that much. It doesn't matter who's in the office is going to be good for Tesla. This is what people don't understand. Like everyone's trying to make shit political. It has nothing to do with politics, man. Politics doesn't affect that much. Not in reality. I mean, in reality, it's hard to move the needle in politics, especially these days. Especially these days. I mean, it's not like they're going to do a they're not going to subsidize car buying for everyone. That would move a needle, but needles aren't moving. Needles aren't moving. Needles are just where they are, and that's not changing. The thing is that people want these cars. People want these cars. That's the whole thing. People want the electric cars. There's better cars. Cars have been same old bullshit for 30 years now. Just you buy a you buy a Camry from, 1995, which I think is a good body style Camry, into the Camry of today, which is a worse body style Camry. The only thing is it's like twice the size because of crash safety ratings. That's it. There's no fucking difference. There's zero difference in the car. If you're gonna buy a Camry, go buy a Camry from 1995 and just replace the motor and save yourself, $15,000. But you bring in a Tesla into the mix, you know, that's a game. That's a whole different car. That is a whole different car. No sales tax and free toll roads. Well, okay. Well, that's in Norway. I didn't. I'm in the U.S., Julie, so I wasn't. I don't know about Norway's politics. So, well, yeah, I guess that would make a big difference then. No sales tax and free toll roads. Yeah, but they're not doing that in the U.S. They're not going to do that in the U.S. Now, Toyota management should be crying. Actually, the engineering on the Toyotas, that's what I'm saying. Get a 1995 Toyota because it's still a good car. Just got to replace probably a head gasket every once in a while and a timing belt. If you're unlucky, maybe you have to do a rebuild, but that's about it. Tax incentive in California? Okay. I should buy my Tesla in California. What tax incentive? Like no sales tax? I should go buy a Tesla in California then. Save myself fucking $5,000. $8,000? Oh, is it an income tax credit or something? That's a different ball game than just like a sales tax dealio. That's amazing. Toyota's stupid. Dude, electric's here. It's already here. Just do electric and shut up and just fucking engineer shit. Instead, they're trying to. I mean, one of the main pain points to electric cars obviously was the charging, and Tesla solved that. Like they're like, okay, oh, no one's making chargers. Let's just roll out supercharger network across the entire globe. That should solve that problem, and they did that. And then, so, but is Toyota going to put a hydrogen infrastructure all over the globe all of a sudden? Don't think so. Absolutely don't think so. Again, brilliance of Elon Musk. Oh, there's a problem? Let's just solve it as cheaply as we possibly can and as good as we possibly can. It's really been amazing just to see what that, I think everyone in the back of their minds thought, if I could just do stuff right, it'll work out. And then it never works out. But Elon, it worked out for him. So good for him. He deserves to be the richest man in the world very soon. Give the cars a straw. Well, we have straw technology, Rob, so let's get on that. Let's get on it. How's AMD doing? That's not AMD. That's AMD. AMD holding its own right here. Got a higher low. I kind of like this on AMD. Maybe it'll start to shift into more of an uptrend. That would be nice. Look at that's looking pretty good. Do I have an AMD trade on the table? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's a snooze fest, but it'll get there. It'll get there. It's just the timing of it all. Or more Soxel. Dude, Soxel's pretty good. I'm sorry. Soxel's great. Well, you have to keep in mind what Soxel is it is a three times ETF for the chips. It's a three times ETF for the chips. So it can go as high as stocks can go. has nothing to do with Soxhole itself. Um, I don't even think there's so if you take the TQQQ, it's three times the QQQ. That's what the TQQQ is. Soxhole doesn't have a baseline ETF that I found. I looked for it one day. I couldn't find it. Intel is where it is, and AMD priced in earnings for the rest of the decade. I don't know about that. Nah, AMD's not a unicorn. It moved. AMD's moved in the past 12 months, Ellie. There's no unicorn here. None. Yeah, we need to get that. We need to get that column in Stockshed. That column for the days divided by price thing. We need to get that column in there. That'd just be a super quick reference. I don't think it'd be hard at all to do. Be super easy. You just take the ask and you divide it by the days, right? Or the days divided by the ask. The ask divided by the days. That's all you do. Yeah. I'm not sure what we'd call it. You can call it U for unicorn ratio or something. I don't know, but all right, Tesla headed a little bit lower. NIO coming off the top a little bit. Lots of volume this morning. Again, looking for maybe a blow off top in it. Shorting a top in NIO would be spectacular if it's going to go beyond meat on us. Earnings 11. Oh yeah, that's when I was thinking a little bit about electric cars and just these valuations. 66 billion for NIO. You think 400 billion for Tesla's nuts? 66 billion for NIO I think is crazier. Anyway, if this is going to go, if you're going to go electric car all MJ on us, you could see this bitch back down at 20 in 6 months. Let's look at that for NIO. Let's look at May 2021, a $20. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be $10. So this one would be 150%. $20. So this would be actually that looks like it's a good one. 30. Not too bad. If it does completely fall apart. But I'm not putting that bet on by a long shot. I have homework this weekend. I got no homework this weekend. You spreadsheet the motherfuckers. I didn't even read the rest of your sentence, Rob. You're not going to give me homework. Shit. I ain't doing no homework. All right, so Tesla headed a little bit lower here. Volume's still pretty low. Solo backing down from that crazy. Oh, to get a little bit. It got a little bit higher, didn't it? So it went up to 8, almost 8. Maybe this is a last ditch effort for the EVs right here. Maybe they are going to go MJ on us. Ooh, that'd be kind of brutal. I wonder if I should sell another Tesla option for the shorter term here. So what do we got? 813. I got to get going, guys. So let's do 440 Tesla for next week. What does that look like? 320 bucks. Sounds good. Let's say 340. Oh, we're gonna bounce. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. It's 8:15. I gotta start my crypto stuff in a little bit. Frickin', frickin' nutso, man. My homework this weekend, Rob, I think is I'm gonna go through my trades, and I gotta spend a lot of time on my trades. I gotta get Pi Method worked out, and those presentations done. They're coming out really good. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there.